Exciting morning, great opening speech by Lauren and some other good stuff. We wanted to spend a couple minutes and talk to you guys about the shopping annuity and things that we're doing to really enhance the experience and really make it something that you guys can live and breathe and never miss a spending opportunity. So as most of you already know, the new assessment that we did online and unfranchised did go live, replacing the old Excel spreadsheet that we had for quite some time. It's been live on unfranchised. Has everybody in the room done the assessment? Do you find value in the assessment and what it's helping identify? So the assessment is a big part of the tool for the shopping annuity and the overall process. But the assessment itself, it's meant to create belief, right? Someone has to qualify to be part of the shopping annuity. And they have to do that because they actually have to believe that they're spending a certain amount of money and they're wasting a certain amount of time and dollars by driving to the store and all of the other tasks that they're doing. So a lot of the design and a lot of the thought process for how we did this was to hit that point for JR, to make sure that we made it real and that we made it a commitment so that as you guys were going through it, you did believe and you did agree to and qualify the fact that you're spending this much money anyway. Why would you not do it and buy from yourself? So big things on the assessment that went live were the events. We're going to go through the different events. The time value is obviously one of the most important parts of the assessment, and the reason why is because this is what makes it real. And you have to get someone, as you're going through this with a new prospect or going through it with yourself, to put in real numbers here and really accept the fact of how much money they're currently wasting by not participating and not buying from themselves. And so every single time they drive to the store, every single time they go to the mall, every single time they buy something that they should have bought through shop.com and buying from themselves, it's money that they just threw away and left on the table. The household attributes that went into the assessment, a lot of work is being done behind the scenes that you guys don't know about to really personalize your shopping experience. So a lot of the attributes that we've collected do a lot behind the scenes that you might not see, but this is a really important part to make sure that you put in all of the data associated with your house so that we can help personalize your shopping experience. Mr. Steve Ashley and Shop.com, we're doing a lot with data, and you guys are going to hear a lot about it this weekend. But if we don't have the right data and know exactly who is doing the assessment and who's in your household, it's harder for us to personalize those aspects. So it's an important piece to know exactly who's in your house, the number of adults, the number of children, the pets. So make sure you guys take time to fill it out and understand why, because we're going to make it easier for you to find the products, but you got to tell us up front who we're doing that for. The exclusive brand section, obviously a super important part of the assessment. It's identifying all of the Market America branded products that people are already buying from Walgreens, from Target, from CVS, right? So it's literally just like the paper home shopping list that a lot of us use to build a business. And it identifies areas where you're already spending. Kevin Buckman was instrumental in helping design this piece. And again, we wanted it to be like the paper home shopping list. Where are you using products in your house already? And then we identify the best products for you to use to replace the products that you were already doing. A lot of stuff went into this from a design standpoint to make it easier to identify the value in the products for new and existing UFOs to actually get in, identify what products they were already using based on the area of the house that they told us they were using them in, and then provide the best product for them. So we give a lot more information now to help narrow that decision and decide whether it's really something that you want to move forward with and to put in your assessment. The regular spend was a huge piece for tracking that personalization data that we were talking about and that Steve and the team and Michael and Gene are really working on from a personalization standpoint. We need to know where you're spending money. And so what we did with the personalization piece of this is we took in the US, it varies a little bit in each country, but in the US, this is 132 different subcategories on shop.com. And we got very specific with those subcategories so that we could know exactly where you guys are spending money, where you should be spending money. And all these numbers are based on government statistics. This is, again, part of JR's belief segment, right? And you have to qualify to agree that you're already spending this money. Why would you not spend and buy from yourself? So that's what this section does. You want to take time to fill it out. Again, the data here is really going to be used for personalization. We're going to show you some of that coming up. The next section is a big section for capturing a lot of the spend that you automatically just throw out every year, every week, every time you go to a birthday party. We just had the Super Bowl, any big event that you're going to, and you're traveling, you're hosting, you're doing anything, there's a lot of spending opportunities that people just miss because they're in a hurry, they didn't have time to set up a list, they didn't invite their customers to share it, right? So the whole idea with the events is to just never miss that spending opportunity and to make sure that we're tracking everything that you're doing in your life, whether it's going to an in-law's house for a birthday party, or whether you're hosting it at your own house. So the idea of the events is to really track all of those and then offer personalized recommendations to help you make sure you're spending for those events and make sure you're not missing something. The events also has an annual extra section underneath it. These are the big purchases like a lawnmower, a new refrigerator. We put it in there. We know that this is something that, it's not something that you buy on a monthly expense, but it does happen. So if it's gonna happen, we wanna put it in here and give you a place to track it. We can offer you the recommendations for those as well. The projections piece of the shopping annuity assessment hasn't changed. It has all of the numbers pre-populated to really show based on what you just did in the assessment and the amount of BV and IBV that were predicted for you based on your spending, what your earnings would be over the 1, 2, and 3 years. The last page of the assessment, the projections, the declaration page, is probably the most important part of the shopping annuity assessment. And the reason why is because we spent a lot of time on this one to really give you guys that experience of making it easier to find the products and maintain those products and keep spending on those. So as you've seen on the assessment, JR wanted to do this thing called lists because it's hard to keep buying consumable products all the time and have to go look for them on shop.com, figure out what you want, add it to a cart. So the way we did it and the way that we designed the assessment was to make it easy for people to do that by creating lists. So we created a bathroom pantry or a kitchen pantry list and a bathroom closet list and underneath your bathroom sink. And the whole idea there is that we'll help you find the products the first time and then you guys won't have to worry about finding them again because those lists are going to be easy to shop from. New piece of that, we're going to show you in a minute. Technology to help maintain those lists, it automatically has a drag and drop on the assessment where you literally can pick the products that were recommended to you, the Market Area exclusive branded products, and you can put them where they live in your house. Most people in here probably store consumable products in a certain spot in their house. Is that a correct statement? So with those, you want to just make it easier to find. So with the drag and drop feature and the mobile app, shop.com, you literally can start filling your pantry. So as you're adding products in the assessment and you start building your kitchen pantry list, you can actually take the mobile app out and use the barcode scanner, and you literally can just go down the aisle and you can build your pastas, your pasta sauces, your chips, and everything that you're reordering so that you don't miss that spending opportunity. Thanks. We're trying to make it easy. The whole idea of this whole thing is to make it easier for you guys not to miss a spending opportunity. So a lot of stuff went into the assessment. This is the pieces I wanted to show you for what went live already. There's a lot of stuff coming and a lot of stuff that I think you guys are going to be really excited about. The first one is we actually are in the process right now and actually is going to be going live with this piece this month to show you the true spending and savings as well as the group volume, BV and IBV, that are going to be flowing up your organization based on activities related to the shopping annuity, the shopping annuity master member program, and anybody in your organization. So where you weren't able to make it real before and you weren't able to see what you were truly spending and what your savings, we actually now are going to calculate on a product level the savings and a category level on shop.com. So when you come through the assessment and you fill it out the first time, you're based on the numbers that you enter in the regular spend and the annual spend and the Market America branded products, we'll actually show you a real savings number. Think that's going to help you guys prospect new people when you're trying to identify whether or not they need to spend and what they're already spending? As well, it's going to track the BV and the IBV that are accruing up the organization based on shopping annuity behavior. So that's going to be a big thing that's coming. The way that we're going to track the savings is, again, on a category level. So what we have done, what the IT team did, and John Vivers and Steve on shop.com, is we literally looked at the 50 million products that we have on the site, and we took the average retail value of all of those products, not only from our site, but from other affiliate networks we could find it. And then we took the average sell price that we sell it for on our site. We added in the cash back and the IBV percent for that. And we actually calculated a real savings number per category so you can see the percent savings. The second that you put in the amount that you spend in that category, we'll show you right there on that line item what your estimated savings is going to be. And again, that's based on real numbers for the products on shop.com. Annual spending, same thing. We want to track your expenses, we want to track your events, we want to track everything, but we want to make sure we're giving you the real dollar savings that you have based on the category for where you said you were going to go buy that new TV. As along with the annual spending stuff that we're tracking, we want to make sure that we give you guys more room to track all of those annual expenses. So we've added the annual events that you already had in there already. We're now going to be tracking the dollar spent towards those. We're going to be tracking the dollar savings toward those, and we're going to be giving you personal recommendations that we're going to get into in a minute. So a few minutes ago, we talked about the ability for the Shopping Annuity exclusive brands, Market America exclusive brands, to identify new people who are going through this tool and identify the products that they're already using in their household based on where they use it. So we put a lot of stuff in the product detail page. We worked with shop.com and we worked with the developers to come up with a new quick view that works in the assessment to help you identify the value of that product. A big part of this is the personal testimonials that we have using some technology that we have on the page. We're making it easier to take action directly on the assessment, whether you want to add to a cart, whether you want to go ahead and put it in a list, add it to auto ship. And we're actually going live on the 15th of this month with an express pay. Just like they went live with on shop.com, we're going to be able to go to a single page checkout on all of your orders in Unfranchise. Save a lot of time. Literally, we'll enter your BV and your IBV placement, and you'll click submit. Your credit card will be defaulted, your shipping will be defaulted. Really save a lot of time for reordering on the unfranchised orders. We have showed you before the drag and drop feature for the Market America exclusive brands. That was just the beginning of what we wanted to do. So what we've done now is we've actually brought in technology from, again, Steve and the shop team using Lucene, which is our search technology. And we are narrowing the buying decision for you guys now based on the top products that were already purchased by other UFOs related to the categories that you tracked in the assessment. So now instead of just giving you store recommendations, this is going to go live coming soon too, this month. We're actually going to be giving you personal recommendations based on the category that you said that you were going to spend in. So you won't just get stores anymore. We'll give you the top purchased products by other UFOs completing the shopping annuity. A big part of this is JR's idea for digital aggregation. If we can get everybody in this audience buying from the same store, then I can work with Eddie and I can work with the partner team, and I can get increased commissions on all of those products and all those stores that you're already buying from already. So this is going to be instrumental in making it easier. We did the same drag and drop technology on this one, where you literally are going to be able to find the products you want from your chips and from your Cheerios, and you'll just be able to drag those directly to your kitchen pantry or wherever else it is you store them. As well as there's lists that we added in there right now. On the list on shop.com and on franchise, in the assessment, you can't see what products are already in there. So we're adding a new enhancement that's going to allow you to come into the list in the assessment, and you'll be able to see easily all the products that are already in the list. You can identify those, add to them, remove them, etc. The reason that we built the list was to make it easier to find the products one time. But if we don't make it easier for you guys to use those lists to reorder, then we didn't do something. So this is actually something that went live already. It went live this past week. We just haven't done an announcement on it because we wanted to hit it on stage. But this is the new Shopping Annuity Auto Ship. The new Shopping Annuity Auto Ship is only going to be accessible to people who have set up their main accrual auto ship, or their primary auto ship, we're going to call it now. And you literally are going to be able to choose frequencies for consumable products from here on out. So if you want to order pasta every week and cereal every 2 weeks, you can drag and drop those products in the new Shopping Annuity Auto Ship live on Unfranchised and set up as many different ones as you want, any frequency that you want. Actually, the minimum is 7 days because we don't want people ordering an ongoing auto ship that's going to come every 2 or 3 days. But you can set it up from 7 days, once a week, to once a year. Really cool technology. It's going to have the ExpressPay stuff in it, so you'll just be able to submit your order and never have to worry about running out of Cheerios or whatever it is on your consumable pantry list again. A lot of work has gone into the redesign of Unfranchised. You guys have seen some of it. We talked last time about the responsive pages we're building on Unfranchised. We wanted Unfranchised to be available no matter what device you hit it on. So we've been redesigning it piece by piece. It takes a little bit, there's a lot of redesign to do, but we have now redesigned the product detail pages and the shopping experience. This one is going to be coming live soon, so I can't give you an exact date on it, but it's definitely going to be coming up in the next couple of months, where you're going to see all the new attributes on a product detail page. You're going to have the ExpressPay options. You're going to have easier buttons to identify, adding to an auto ship, adding to a list. But the good news is no matter what device you hit this thing from, you're going to be getting the same experience. And any new prospect that's coming through the assessments get the same experience on every single product detail page. We've added a lot of the selling attributes up front. We're making it easier to identify the value in that product so you don't have to read so much of the product detail page to understand whether that product's a fit for you or not. Another big tool that went live this month is coupons. Does anybody service their customers in the audience? Do you guys send your 10% off coupon to new customers, your best customers? Is it easy to do? Well, we've made it easy to do. So we've built an interface in Unfranchised that's going to do quite a few things. It's going to allow you to identify which customer segments you want to market to, and then choose the type of template or email that you want to send out to them so that you can email them directly from Unfranchised any type of discount that you want to activate on the coupon code. With that piece, we've actually made it easier to identify customers who are valuable to you. So in this customer management tool now in Unfranchised, you guys are going to be able to segment customers who have purchased once, who have purchased a Market America branded product twice. So you'll actually be able to find value in the customers to identify who you're going to send it out to. You can also find people that just purchased a Modus product. You can find people that just purchased an isotonic product. So it's going to help you find the value in your customers and identify which template you'd like to send them out. And with the click of a button, you just start filtering your customers, figure out the segment you want to send it to, and you hit a button, and every single one of them just got the coupon that you just emailed out. Told you about ExpressPay. One of the aspects of ExpressPay and the redesign that we're doing with the entire ordering flow, the big part of it is it's being responsive. So not only are you guys going to be able to go to a single page like it shows right here with everything pre-defaulted based on what you chose to in the assessment, but you're actually going to be able to do that same experience on a mobile, a desktop, a tablet, whatever you're going to go to. The only thing you have to put in, is because we never want to default that, is going to be your BV and your IBV placement and just submit the order. So we're hoping this will save a lot of time, make ordering easy. It's tied into the Shopping Annuity Auto Ships. We want this process to be easy for everyone so that you're ordering more frequently. You're not missing those consumable purchases that you weren't doing before. Confirmation, all of that's built to be in the responsive pieces. And all of it is coming this month. This one is actually supposed to come late February. Big part of the redesign is the homepage of Unfranchised. How many of you would like to see the homepage of Unfranchised with a little bit more personalized information to you and specific to what you do, what you're doing right in the business, what you might not be doing right, how close you are to your next check for newer people in the business, spending opportunities. So we're actually redesigning the homepage right now, along with all the other pages, to make it a fully responsive homepage. We're going to be using a lot of technology. We call it Adobe and some other things to really personalize the page. we're going to show you your recent orders on the home page. With a click of a button, you'll be able to just proceed to the cart directly to the single Express Pay page, reorder that. You're going to see all your upcoming events. You're going to have the options to do everything, and the spending and the savings meters, the same graphs that you currently see, your BV, your IBV, will all be here, but they're going to be a little bit more user-friendly, and the page is actually going to work on a mobile and a desktop. So right now, you don't really have a home page when you hit the unfranchised mobile device. So really will change the game for making unfranchised more inviting. We're going to hit you with new experiences every single time you hit the home page with new personalization aspects. So we hope everybody will really enjoy that. And that one's going to be coming soon as well. That'll be one of the last pages that we do on unfranchised. A lot of the reports have already done to be responsive. We redid the assessment. We're doing the ordering pages. So the home page is going to be coming soon. So thank you guys so much for your time. Have a great morning.